Thank you for staying with us. So, Victor Osimhen was involved in an outburst with his teammates at a point where Nigeria was already leading by 3 goals. Although he was eventually prevailed upon, he insisted on being substituted, a request the coach honored. Following his substitution, Osimhen isolated himself and did not join his teammates in celebrating after the match. Multiple reports further claimed that he threatened to leave the national team immediately and return to his club in Turkey. While these reports remain unconfirmed, they have intensified public debate around the incident. So, footage aired by TVC and others suggest that the outburst stemmed from Osimhen's frustration over what he perceived as a lack of service from his teammates, despite being in a more advantageous attacking position. Supporters of the striker argue that his reaction was driven by passion, competitiveness, and deep love for Nigeria, viewing his conduct as the expression of a player desperate to contribute more to the team's success. Critics, however, say this incident, they see it quite differently. His behavior was described as arrogant and symptomatic of recurring attitude problem. They point to his well-publicized fallout with former Super Eagles coach Finidi George, as well as similar display during a previous match against Zimbabwe as evidence of a pattern rather than an isolated moment. This topic is hot. You know, usually your view ladies don't like entering football, but we are entering it today. And to help us discuss this, it's our senior presenter and reporter, TVC News, Aki Rimian. You're welcome.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so very much. I'm blessed amongst women. Good to be here.
Okay.
And, certainly to see me again, no doubt.
All right. Let's call our viewers to join today's conversation on 0201 635 2013 or 09024 163 440. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect using the hashtag YourViewTVC, and we're streaming live on YouTube as well. Ladies, when I first heard this story and I heard that we're discussing it, I was like, I don't watch football. But you don't need to watch football to know that things have been happening in the football sphere. I was just hearing Victor Osimhen, look man, something, fighting. I said, hey, Nigerians, have they gone to embarrass us on the public stage again? So for me, you know, I just thought this, and then Nigerians are talking about it. So I'm so glad that Mian has joined us today. But YK, do you have anything just to open the floor? Let us tell it from our own women, you know, angle.
Let me listen to the women first.
Yes, listen to us, because, you know, because I don't know much about him. I've seen, I know him, I know of him. He's in a few adverts. So, when this thing, I watched it. And then I was listening to the radio this morning because everyone is against him and saying he was. But then I listened to somebody else this morning who said he is a footballer. And that what happens is when you are a star player like that, your teammates are jealous of you, so they will refuse to pass the ball to you. That it used to happen to him that he said we should go to one place and ask for, he called his name. Okay. The guy's name that was talking on the radio. Okay. That they should ask for him. They will know that he's a player. So when you are a star player like that, the teammates just gang up against you and they don't pass you the ball. I watched the video. I thought he was badly behaved. So I'm not sure which side. I'm in the middle right now. Because I don't know if he does it on a regular, but I've seen him in 1 or 2 matches. He's the one that wears that mask. So I thought, why is this one wearing mask? They say his jaw is paining him.
Which I think it's cool.
I said, are you sure this mask will let him see very well?
They see you.
So I don't know. Me, I'm not a football person.
I'm a fans.
Okay, Ziba, tell us.
They see you. So I love Osimhen. I love his football, but there's a but. You know, his public rage is something that turns everybody off, and that we must manage. But I think that, you know, just as coaches used to say, because I'm a fan, you might just have a background trauma that is, you know, dealing with, that is disturbing the adults that he's become. But when you talk about his profession, he's excellent, he knows his job, and he does it well. But this particular incident, this one in the incident, because we remember the one we had with Finidi George. He had one too with his club at one time, so he has a pattern
Okay.
But his football is excellent, and I don't always like it when people call him out, and I can never join. You know, I cannot join.
You have a soft spot
Yeah,
for Victor.
no,
No
I
doubt.
yes,
Until the face is
Me and before you go, let me hear Ramo.
But I wanted to say on this particular one, because I caught the replay of this match, I couldn't understand.
Yes.
You know, I felt that after scoring, he scored. Lookman, I'm also a fan. You know, that one played well. You know, I didn't see that, you know, suggestion of his teammates not passing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see it, but now replay I watched anyway, so maybe it really happened. But what I couldn't understand was, you know, asking the coach
To substitute.
the coach not having authority because he's a foreign player.
Okay.
For me, that's a leadership problem.
Okay.
The coach ought to stand. If he thinks he should remain on the field, leave him on the field.
What if it's to the detriment of how the
The
play?
coach will decide what's the decision. No player
You don't tell the coach.
Let me hear.
the coach
Yeah.
what to
I
do.
That's the
agree.
problem Manu is having today.
So-
Let me hear Ramsey.
Okay.
Me and let us finish. Then we'll give you the floor.
Okay, so for me, when I saw that this thing, you know, I'm not a football fan that much, but when I saw the video, it just reminded me of my son. Anytime they go to play ball, and you know, he always wants to win. He always wants to score, you know, and all. So when that doesn't happen, when he comes back, he's always angry, annoyed, and all of. So that's what I saw play there. And then I've been reading online. They say his shakara is plenty, is much, and everything. But the only thing that came to my mind is that I was like, why is he getting angry? He's been paid to play this ball. Now he has collected money. You should just discharge his duties, as you know. Let him just play that ball, score as many as possible.
Not before him,
It's not time for him to be getting angry. You should leave anger outside and you know focus on what he's there for.
So me and you know you're here to give us context.
Yes,
We just
give us
saw something and we went emotional. Let's hear what.
Yes.
So, I will start with the fact that respect should be given to Victor Osimhen,
Okay.
one of the best strikers in world football today.
Shop
Give
not
it
cool,
to
shop
him.
not cool.
You see,
Haji, are you
not
supposed to
because he's a Nigerian and I'm a Nigerian. After Diego Armando Maradona, Osimhen became that player who carried Napoli on his shoulders,
Wow.
and they were able to win the Italian league again. After Diego Armando Maradona. And let me go back in time.
Oh.
If I'm not making a mistake, we're taking a look at when Diego Armando Maradona was referred to by commentators as Maradona and the 10 robots. That was in one of the World Cup tournaments when Diego Maradona was awesome against the Three Lions of England. One of his goals was described by FIFA as the goal of the century. Then he scored the first one with his hand, and the referee didn't see it, and that goal was described as the hand of God. Players are exceptional. Osimhen is exceptional.
Okay.
But one thing we also have to understand about players who are gifted, who are talented, who are exceptional, who know their onions, is the fact that there is always an attitude problem in most cases, except for a few. Maradona had issues with drugs.
Okay.
Edson Arantes do Nascimento Pelé, the Brazilian, was said to be arguably the greatest footballer of all time. The only footballer, living or dead, to have won the FIFA World Cup trophy 3 times. No player has achieved that.
Who was that again?
Edson Arantes do Nascimento Pelé.
Pelé,
for short.
Don't say Pelé now.
So, my sincere
Me and
apologies.
I'm
My
telling you.
sincere apologies. But now, I think I would forgive Osimhen.
Okay.
And I would also support the coach in this contest for substituting him. Jose Mourinho, while he was coach of Inter Milan, Zlatan Ibrahimovic requested that he should be substituted. Jose stood his ground and said no. And in that match, Zlatan sat on the pitch at some point in time to show he was injured. Mourinho refused, and he scored in that match, despite Zlatan requesting to be substituted. But this contest is a bit different.
Okay.
Why is it different? You see, when Osimhen is not playing, we rarely have the egos. Osimhen is the missing link in that Eagles today. Good or bad, after the Eagles failed to qualify for the World Cup, when you talk about the Eagles, there is no way you will not mention Osimhen failing to qualify for the World Cup. Now, in my own opinion, and this is my opinion, I think the structure from the Football Federation to the players they failed Osimhen. In the last 8 years, Osimhen has been arguably the best player in the national team.
And I hear you.
If there is
you
any player who deserves to don the jersey of the national team, it is Victor Osimhen.
Okay.
Now,
but let me, just so that we can have a conversation, right?
Yes.
11 players. Osimhen cannot be the only one where
that's why I made mention of players like Maradona.
Yes. Exactly.
You have compared him to analyze him.
You cannot play by yourself.
No, let me go to that attitude issue. When you see Osimhen play, even at club level, you can't deny the fact that you see someone who is passionate. You can't deny the fact that you see a player who gives his all. In the national team, we've seen players who come and play for Nigeria like they are begging them to play for this country. In the national team, we see players who come to the pitch and they stroll. In the national team, we've seen the Nigeria Football Federation invite players who have no business in the national team.
You're so right. Yes.
I
know you're about to head. Let's go on a short break.
Okay,
we'll come back. We'll hear Miyen further.
All right.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.